Hey guys, Donovan Todd here with Americanmade, where we do workouts, dieting, training, supplements, and motivation. This week's going to be a little bit different. I want to go into a little bit about me and why I started this channel and where I really wanted to go. So, I'm 26 years old and I've been working out regularly for about 10 years now. There's been 1 year where I've missed working out, and I'll get into that. And I've done several different plans. I've been going to several different gyms over the last couple of years. Currently, I'm going to LA Fitness, and though it's not my favorite gym that I've belonged to, but it is right now a really good gym in my area, and that's all I could ask for, and it gets the job done. I have been where I've been very overweight, very out of shape, and I've been in positions where I've been in very good shape. I kind of want to start from the beginning, or close to the beginning. The first time I ever was introduced to a gym was from my dad. He has a huge influence on me in fitness. He was he wanted to be a bodybuilder back in the late 80s and early 90s, and he's a big dude, so I get a lot of his genetics, and he started taking me to the gym, and I really liked it. I was going into high school, and I started playing sports from baseball and football, and I've played golf pretty much all my life. So I wanted to get bigger, faster, stronger, all the above, and the weight room was that area to be. And then so we signed up for a gym in the area, and I started going regularly, and I couldn't drive there first couple of years, so I had to go with family members, and that was okay, and I would go a couple days a week. As soon as I got a car, I was going pretty much 5 to 7 days a week, as much as I could, and loved it. And I think of the gym as a daily paradise, a daily vacation. I take it away. I take away everything. When I put those headphones in and I hit the weights, I go away, and all the worries that I have, all the stress, all the reality just doesn't affect me, and I'm there for those 2 hours or however long I'm there. I'm in a different place, and that's one of the main reasons I love going there. That's a lot of people. I don't know if other people see it that way, but I sure do, and I love it. Couple years after that, I started working for an airline company, and I got hurt on the job. So I went on workman's comp, and I couldn't leave the house. A year and a half later, I was extremely out of shape. I was about 21 years old, about 5 years ago, and I was just eating terribly. I would just sit home, play video games. I would eat whatever I wanted. My, family would bring me food, and I would love it. And I couldn't go out. I couldn't go to the park. I couldn't walk. I couldn't, the only time I left the house was to go to doctor appointments for my shoulder, and I ended up having to get shoulder surgery, and I was in a sling for several months, and it was a terrible experience. And then I just started looking at myself in the mirror, and I did not like who I was, and I did not like what I was. So, I begged and I begged, and I was like, can I leave the house? Can I go get exercise? And finally one day I could, and this was about a year in, and I got released. I went straight to the Gold's Gym near my house, and I signed up that day, and I worked out that day. But before that, I had everything in preparation. I had actually a Chris Gaithan plan already set out from bodybuilding.com, and I had my meals all set. I had my mom take me to the grocery store to help me pick out stuff, and I had stuff from bodybuilding.com, supplements already on their way or already at the house, and I just was so pumped for it. And I started this 12-week transformation from Chris Gaithan, and it changed my world. I went from, gaining 30, 40 pounds of useless slobness to a quote unquote beast. I worked out, 5 to 7 days a week. I went to the park to run or exercise. I found ways to get off my ass and lose that weight. And I would wake up and I would follow that diet to the T. And I lost those 30, 40 pounds that I've gained, but I transformed that into muscle. And I couldn't have asked for a better time. It was like perfect because I wasn't working. I was getting paid for workman's comp, but I was still going to the gym, so I could wake up and I could have all my meals. I could have every meal every 2 hours. They were hot, fresh because I just cooked them, and it was perfect. I was getting paid to work out. I felt like, and then I finally had to get a job because I was let off for, um, I was told I couldn't work at that company anymore. I was too much of a liability. And it's funny because I was stronger than them before I got hurt. And I'll insert some before and after pictures right about now. So those are quite a difference. After my 12 weeks, it was about, I would have to say it was about more than 4 to 5 months. It took me to get where I was in the second picture, the after. But I felt good. I felt like who I wanted to be. And maybe I didn't have a six pack, but I was okay with that because I could deadlift 500 pounds. I could do anything I wanted in the gym, practically, in reason. I was a happier person. To this day, that was the best shape I've ever been in. Moving forward, the last 3 years has been tough for me. I lost a family member, and a lot of stress and a lot of change came into my life. And people have left, and new people have come, and I couldn't want a better surrounding of people, but at the same time, so much change has happened. I've moved 3 times in the last 3 years, and I've gone back to school. I've gotten a new job, and it's different. And I think I lost vision of where I wanted to be in my happiness, and that kind of leads me to today where we are. So I work practically full time. I go to school full time, 17 credits. Yes, I may be a little bit old, be still attending college, but third time's the try. I finally found a major that I absolutely love. I'm doing construction management. Hopefully one day I'll own my own real estate company that does flips and rentals and things like that, and I could, retirement happy at 40 years old and let the system still run. But until then, I'm going to work my ass off until that day comes. And but I'm extremely happy where this major's taking me. I balance a relationship with my girlfriend. I somehow find to go to the gym 5 to 7 days out of the week with all this scheduling. And what I'm trying to get at is if I can put the power into working out and dieting and doing all this and still having all this stuff, anybody can. What I've found in the last 2 weeks since I've been doing these videos and these workouts is that not only have I lost weight and I'm happier, is that a lot of the stress is going away. Obviously, there's a lot of stress with school and stuff, but I'm starting to be happier, and that's exactly what I was looking for. And what I thought by doing these videos is it kept me on a schedule. It kept me true to who I am. It kept me in line of where I want to go, is because it kept me reliable, or had to keep me reliable, because if I'm going to start something, I'm going to finish it if I'm recording it and I'm posting it every day, or not every day, but several times a week, is I can't fall behind on the workouts and I can't fall behind on the dieting. It's by doing this, trying to motivate other people that there is no such thing as such little time for working out and dieting. There's a lot of situations out there that are different, and not saying mine is the worst. I have a very good situation, thankful to a lot of different people, a lot of great people who are influential in my life, especially in the last 3 years. It's been needed, but I want to grow a information channel and a motivational channel, and if I can reach out to one person, at least one person, just by doing this, that, you know, it's worth the whole thing. And so I want to continue making and getting better at what I'm doing on YouTube, and it's a new experience for me. I've never done it before, and these last couple of videos are the very first videos I've ever posted, other than stupid videos on Facebook, and this is a real public audience. So I'm trying to get better with everything I do for you guys, and I'm trying to get better for myself. So I have a few goals. So I started off, just to let you know where I was. I was at 265 before I started. I would go to the gym a lot, but I wouldn't follow that up with a diet. I ate a lot of bad stuff. Pizza, fried chicken, stuff like that. And, you know, I didn't have a very balanced meal or very balanced diet. I had a lot of stress on my plate, so that helped me gain weight, I guess you could say. I ate like crap. And I was 265. I weighed myself yesterday. I'm 252, 251, right in the middle. And, you know, I've lost over 10 pounds, obviously, but I'm not done. Not by a mile, you know. And it's only right about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit less. And that shows the, once you want to do it, you do it. And it's funny because actually tonight, me and my girlfriend went out on a date night, and we don't get that much anymore with my hectic schedule. It actually didn't end very well. And the reason being is we were like, you know what, it's date night, so let's like treat ourselves. So we went to a little Mexican restaurant, and both of us walked out there with extremely upset stomachs, and that kind of says that, like, you know, you've been eating this extremely well, like really nice food, this really good food for you, and you go out and you have one cheat meal and it like blows you up, and your stomach's all like out of whack and all this kind of stuff. And we're like, never again, we're gonna have a cheat meal, so let's continue to eat healthy stuff. So I thought that was pretty funny. So lesson learned. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to transform, to continue to... I'm not going to stop at 12 weeks. I'm going to keep on going. I plan on doing this to the day I die. I don't want to go back into my old habits. You know, I'll have stuff here and there. I'm not going to always eat clean, but the majority of my diet's going to be clean eating from here on out. I drink a ton of water. I eat tons of protein, fruits, vegetables. I hate vegetables, but I'm trying to do it. I like fruits a lot more. And I'm taking good supplements. And I want to thank you for looking at my videos, being interested in my videos. And I want to thank you for helping me get better. You know who you are, for giving me critiques and telling me what I should do and what I'm doing wrong in the nicest way possible, and me running ideas by you. and I couldn't thank you guys enough. I'm very, very excited to see where this goes, and I want to get better. I want to. One of my first things I want to start doing is, instead of just me just like walking around in the gym, I want to be more informative of the workout and how to break down the workout and what that machine is really doing. And so I want to get my knowledge base up, and the teaching side better. I feel like that would be better for you guys. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw in this video, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have any questions or comments, head down to the comments section below and let me know what you think. Alright guys, have a great day.